pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for everything, man. Appreciate it. Well done.
So was I 8th? Did I finish 8th?
It's on the computer screen. Really?
Yeah. But on the last 2 matches, I've been past break. Then I guess I get at my first 3 games.
Well, and of course, qualifying carried over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now anything could have happened, you know. Exactly. What are these people saying? Nobody's saying anything yet. All right, for those already tuned in, let me know if you can hear me at home okay. This is our first match. Practice just ended. Our number 4 seed, Brady Stearns, going against our number 3 seed, Ron Kish. First frame. Two pin, saw that a lot today. Henry, thanks for letting me know sound is good. Pretty brutal pattern. We decided to use the 2017 USBC Masters program for the lane pattern today. Panels here at Park Grove, a lot of friction to them. There's a lot of hook out there. It kind of comes in some odd parts of the lane as well. A lot of early hook, then skid, then hook down lane at the end of the pattern. There you can see. Prime example. Kish missing that 2 pin there. So yeah, it's the same pattern that we had out for the St. Paul Masters a couple weeks ago. I chose the pattern. It's got a little over 30 units of oil, like 31 mils. So with these really old panels here, we attempted to try and get some volume on them. Nonetheless, it did lead to quite a bit of hook. First shot for Brady. Brady's got the purple pearl urethane from Hammer in his hands. He's been using that through the bulk of the match play. There was no re-oil, so that certainly added to the ugly factor as it got later in the day. He starts off the match leaving the 6-10. And he picks it up, takes the early lead. Brady 8 spare in the first. Ron Kish left 2 pin in his first shot. Missed the spare, didn't quite make it up the hill to it. Only took a score of plus 26 to make the cut to match play today. As we see Brady in the second. Yeah, he started that in about an arrow left of where he wanted it. 136 left. Give Brady some congratulations. A pretty fast turnaround for him. He did win the Lacrosse Open yesterday. Should say last night. I think it was around 11 or so when they got done. Brady made the 2.5-hour trip back here to the Twin Cities area, grabbed a hotel, got here about 8 o'clock this morning. Qualifying was led by Alex Borst. He is our number 2 seed in the step ladders here. Qualifying pinfall did carry over, but Alex was plus 171. He did have a 279 game in game 8 of qualifying to get him to there, so he was hovering right around the plus 90 stage prior to that. Oof. 4.67 for Kish. Right away, that over-under making itself seen. And he gets 2 of them. That's going to give Kish 18 in the second. Yeah, Henry, there isn't a lot of room out here for anything.
Is this like
Brooklyn.
Is this the lowest amount of titles ever in a step ladder?
I would say probably.
5 years, 10 years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
There's 6. We have 6 titles in the top 4. I looked at that when match play started. I looked around. I'm like, there's only 6 titles in these people. And they're in 2 people.
I haven't looked. I would assume it's just you and Brady in the Bet You Win.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Eric has a title.
Yeah, but he didn't make top 4.
No, right.
Yeah, so. Yeah, you and Brady, you're the only 2 in the Bet You Win.
Oh, and the Bet You Win? Yeah, plus 2.
Yep.
Yeah, one of them doubles.
Yeah, they are. They're extremely tough. That Brooklyn that you saw from Kish there in the third, saw a lot of those, especially in the match play. Now we see Brady with a washout here on the right lane. Hard to find the pocket, a lot of urethane out on the lanes. Players trying to do about anything to get the ball around the hole, playing the whole entire lane. Some of the guys were in fifth arrow. A lot of people out by the gutter trying to use urethane or lesser aggressive equipment. Brady even attempted plastic for about a half a game during the match play. All right, so 43 in the third for Brady now after missing that washout. 18 in the second for Kish, but a strike up in the third to make it a little closer. Brady had 220 in the position round match. Yeah, that's not going to get there either. Now we got a super washout on the left lane. Anyways, that bumped him into the fourth spot. Jumped over a couple of people to get there. One of the bigger games out of the entire match play portion. But again, you can definitely see pattern is pretty tricky at this point of the day. No re-oil either. There we go. He gets all of them. Yeah, 21-22 practice. So again, those just joining us, 2017 USBC Masters is the pattern that we put out. But we're in about game 15 now of that, so certainly any semblance of any pattern is gone as we see Kish miss the head pin right on that right lane. That's the lane that he went through the face on last time up. And so, got to be quite honest, I'm pretty sure here we're through 4 frames. Kish's only strike in the third was a Brooklyn, so we have yet to see a pocket shot this match. 2 washouts from Brady. There's only one word, they're ugly. Good spare by Kish there. All right, so through 4, 5-pin lead for Stearns. Pretty good shot. Well, at least we finally got our first pocket shot of the step ladder out of the way. Little high, but we'll call it pocket. 4-pin remaining. No spare is a given, that's for sure. We saw Kish in the first frame not quite get to the 2-pin. But he does make easy work of that 4, so 57 in the 4th, spare in the 5th for Kish. Brady 43 in the 3rd, spare in the 4th. Currently hanging on to a 5-pin lead. We'll see what his count is here on this shot. He did go back to the plastic. And light pocket shot that carries. Makes a change to his plastic ball. Like I said, he did that for about half a game, a couple games back in the match play. Honestly, it might have even been on this pair. This pair was one of the lower scoring pairs. There we go. Yeah, he's going to try and keep it tight on that head pin now. Keep himself in play if he can that way. 6:10 left, but definitely throwing that plastic kind of right at the head pin. Carl, if you would have been in here today, you would have killed him. Can already see it in my mind. All right. That's going to give Stearns 83 through 5. He's going to hold on to about a 6-pin lead here. Kish 57 in the 4th. He's working on a spare in the 5th. Oh, we got a solid shot in the pocket there. Flush strike in the 6th for Ron Kish. Winner of this match will meet. Oh, way to slap out an 8-10 right there. Big double. Not a common thing in match play. Winner of this match will meet number 2 seed Alex Borst. Alex was our leading qualifier today. Again, he came in at plus 171. Was aided by a 279 game in game 8. Now high flush again, 6-10. Kish's double. I think we're kind of at a point where Brady's definitely going to have to find a way to get that plastic ball in the pocket. A little better shape and position and carry. So it does look like Kish has kind of found something. All right, solid conversion for Brady here. 101 in the 6th, spare up in the 7th. All right, big shot here for Brady. He's got to get this one dialed in a little bit. Yeah, that ball's just not going to turn. All right, a 2-5 left here. He's keeping it in play and not getting in too much trouble, but with the double that Kish has got, he really needs to find a way to get a little more shape, a little more angle, and a little better chance at knocking 10 down. All right, you got both of them. It was a big shot here for Kish. Working on that double, he can kind of put the match in hand here. Definitely put a lot of pressure on Stearns here if he can get another one in the pocket. Flush, strike. That hooked early. Oh, he trips a 4. Fantastic 3-bagger there for Kish. All 3 in the pocket. He has definitely found a little bit of a look. It's going to give him 107 in the 6th to Stearns' 101, and he's working on a double on top of that, so he can extend his lead here by another 10 with a 4-bagger. Oh, ringing 10. Our number 1 seed in the stepladder, Matt Payne, practicing down on 21 and 22 there. Matt qualified, I think he was 3rd, but found a look early in match play when everyone else kind of started to go backwards a bit. Got himself to jump over Alex in the standings, and to be quite honest with you, Alex being the lone lefty that had made match play, had a great look through qualifying, obviously led the pack, but as the match play started to wear on, his look got worse and worse. His 100 and some pin lead started to diminish. That's another 2-5 for Brady. Definitely just can't find a way to get that plastic to shape, and his urethane ball hooked too early, too much. When he moved in, it couldn't shape for him. Just a little handcuffed on this pair. Oh, it's got it. All right, it got there. Well, Brady's done a good job of staying clean this match. He had one lone missed makeable in that 3rd frame. Otherwise, he stands at 137 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th. Got a lot of spares, only one lone strike. Kish has a couple of opens, but he did manage to turkey here in the middle. 187 is going to be a max for Brady. and a 3 in a row, 2-5. Yeah, pretty much we're to the point where Kish just needs to keep the ball in the lane. He's in the 160s. Keep one on the lane. He's in the 170s with count. Oh, boy. Yeah, that does it. Actually, match is over. That is. Kish is already the winner in the clubhouse. 164 for Brady. Again, Kish has got 166, 156 in the eighth, spare in the ninth.
I think I increased my average on that pair, though, in match play.
And those 2 5s, just ping, ping, ping. Ron Kish will advance. He will meet the number 2 seed, Alex Borst. This month we do only have 4 in the step ladder. We only had 8 bowlers make the match play. So we always will take only 4 when we have only 8. So kind of a shortened step ladder today. Four pin, but it's pretty much meaningless. All right, that is match 196 to 164. Ron Kish advances. Again, he will meet number 2 seed, Alex Borst. I'm just going to move the camera over one lane. Both players will get 2 shots each on the next pair of lanes, and we will begin our next match. Hold on with us.
Siri.
Oh, that thing. Nobody could read the score anyways.
Oh, really?
That's because you have incredible eyes.
That's a nice iPad.
All right, guys, 2 shots on each for you. And then, Alex, you'll get the choice of starting first or finishing first. Careful with that microphone. It's expensive.
22.
That's pretty good. One day we had like 360 viewers. No.
We saw a few in the CBA. If I was on that screen, we'd have over 1,000.
If you're on that screen, we'd have a viewer, your mom.
And she would be the proudest viewer ever. Would you? Yeah. I'd watch it.
We have 1 viewer. Good.
No, we were talking if Henry made it.
Oh yeah.
His mom would watch,
Yeah, she wouldn't.
maybe.
Doug's like, I would love to check out.
The only thing wrong with that whole statement about my
I go, you're not gonna stay, are you?
Tom Jones is watching.
Facebook.
Says it right here. Says Tom Jones is watching. Says it right here. He's 8 feet away. It is about, no, but it's
Are you
about
bitching
10 or
at Doug?
15, I think, about 10 seconds maybe, yeah.
He was complaining. Oh, that's all I can throw. He said, Doug.
Doug.
Just Doug.
This year they didn't look bad today. He just fought a lot of carrying, not making good shots.
Like a lot of
That's the
sevens,
worst.
Lots of
That's the
sevens.
worst. He didn't bowl bad today. He just threw the shot. He just threw the ball awful. And
Yeah, I
missed a
mean,
bunch of
he didn't look bad.
He said he felt
It's
like
just
shit.
he had poor execution.
And he played the lanes
He
wrong.
felt like shit.
Made bad ball choices, played him wrong, and had poor execution. Other than that, he was pretty solid.
That, other than those three things.
I mean, with all of those, averaging 190 is not.
He wore his shirt really well.
He did. Like fans were nice.
I'll be honest.
All right, just a couple more shots here as the players get their 2 on each lane to loosen up. This is match number 2 coming up of our step ladder. Number 2 seed Alex Borst will be bowling number 3 seed Ron Kish. Ron just defeated Brady Stearns, who was our number 4 seed. Ron beat him 196-164. Looks like Alex has chosen to have Ron start the match. We'll get them to clear out the few scores that came up and reset them, and we'll get underway. Winner of this match will advance to meet our number 1 seed, Matt Payne. And Matt would be the only one left that is in the Bet You Win pot. So I would say most of you out there that are thinking of bowling next month for the Masters would want to root for whoever wins this match. Get that carryover on that Bet You Win up to about maybe close to. It's at 1255 right now. Another tournament, get her close to about 1600. See Brady. Great tournament, man. You bet. Great weekend. See you guys. Absolutely. Yeah, thanks for bowling, man. Appreciate it. What was the final for the 8, Terry? Eric made it in the 8th seed spot at plus 26. Henry Borgstrom was our number 9 casher, our number 9 spot cashing at plus 22. Our number 1 seed our number 1 qualifier, high qualifier, was Alex Borst in this match here at plus 171. He was the only one, though, in triple digits. And again, for those that have been listening, he did shoot 279 his last game to get to that 171. So almost a pattern that kept everybody under 100 over, but still a plus cut. So very fair, just difficult. First shot for Alex here in the step ladders. 7-pin. Answering that question, I did miss Ron Kish's first shot, so Ron did leave a 5-7 on the first frame. Only able to pick up the 5. All right. Conversion for Alex in the first there. Very difficult pattern again today. 2017 USBC Masters. Qualifying pinfall carried over. There was no re-oil, so they are in game 16 right now on this pattern. Second shot for Borst here. Yeah, 6-pin. He's at least got a look at the pocket. One of the first players here for sure to step up in the step ladder and actually have a little bit of a look at the pocket. Kish in match 1 was able to get a pretty good look later in the match. Turkey frames 6, 7, and 8. Then a couple of 10-pin / 4-pin combos there in the 10th, but very, very difficult. And with the move of pairs, obviously, Ron's going to have to make some adjustments after that 5-7 in the first. Down by 10 in the second. Oh, that was in. I don't even know if that ever got right of the head pin. 3-pin left. All right. Spare there. He's going to keep it to just 10 pins at the moment.
This is bad, but it's not as bad as some houses. That fucking place in Waterloo is
Yeah, same thing there. Boy, try and move deeper. Just never actually even projects to the right of the head pin. So, nice Brooklyn for Kish there. Keeps himself within 10. I'll give them to the people. All right. Sorry, I had to step away there for a second. Terry, your question. Yes, Ron does have one title. Did come some years ago. Ron, of course, probably best known for his singles tournament appearance streak. I quite honestly don't know the number off the top of my head. If Corbett was here, he certainly would. The last number I remember hearing, I believe, was like 115 straight CBAs, singles CBAs. Obviously, our doubles and our team challenges don't count for any kind of an Ironman streak. As we see Kish pick up the 4-pin there. While I was talking to Ron about that, I did miss Alex Borst doubling there in the 3rd and the 4th. So unfortunately, Ron is still down, and with that spare there, actually, it increases Alex's lead by 10. All right, there we go. Dead flush for Ron there. Echo.
You sound good back there. Right? You sound good. Yeah.
Nobody ever know it was a $3 microphone off my headset. Yeah, that looked wide. That definitely wasn't going to get back. The old lefty bucket. 3-5-6-9. Seriously, over an $80 microphone that still doesn't work. Oh yeah, saw that a bunch too. We watched that ball not shape on the first shot, and we watched it not shape on the second shot. Well, that definitely opens the game back up. 91 in the 5th for Borst with that open. So he is up in the 6th frame here on the left lane. Kish right back in the match. Much better shot. Yep, there we go. Strike for Alex in the 6th. All right. Pretty big shot here. Change the course of the game pretty quick if Kish doubles. He's 69 in the 4th with a strike in the 5th. There, he got that one out. Yeah, that was a good shot. Really good shot. Big double. Really big double for Ron there. Strike here will give Ron the lead for the first time this match. Yeah, I just missed in a titch. Yeah, 4-pin. Don't take any spare for granted today. This pattern has been tricky from about game 2. Game 1 looked like scores were going to be through the roof. GM here and myself are talking, wondering if maybe a mechanic accidentally hit wrong button and put house pattern out, because we saw a lot of 230s, 220s, 240s. But you give good players 10 minutes of practice on a pair. They find out the nuances between right lane, left lane, and how to play them a little bit, get lined up, get loose, and it brought those scores. Once we moved into the games 3-ish, 4-ish range, I would say, yeah, boy, they got pretty ugly. Just got a note passed to me. So Ron's first tournament was back in 2003, August of 2003. And I'm pretty sure his singles tournament streak is still alive at this point. I don't announce it lots of times. Well, I don't announce it ever unless somebody knows.
Yeah.
And as soon as one person knows, then I'm going to announce it. All right, big 3-bagger there for Alex, putting the pressure right back on Ron. That was a little wide. Oh! Big carry. That was a big shot. Got that one wide. Came back just enough. Caught just enough of the head pin to make everything topple over the middle. 138 in the 7th for Kish. Now working on a strike in the 8th. Waiting in the wings, our number 1 seed, Matt Payne. Again, he is the only bowler that is left in the Bet You Win pot. So those of you watching at home thinking about bowling next month for the CBA Masters, you might want to root for the winner of this match. Keep that Bet You Win pot where it's at. It is at $1,255 right now. So if nobody wins it today, that will be the starting amount next month. All right, 278 here. Definitely not an easy spare normally, especially not in this. Getting only the 2-8 out of there. All right, well, that definitely threw the match back in Alex's favor here. He's working on a turkey. Basically just needs to stay out of disaster. Yeah, 4-bagger. All right, so 196 total possible for Kish. 241 still possible for Alex. That looked wide, yeah. That was wide. Wash out in the 10th. 87, 93. 99. Yeah, it's over anyways. Mathematically, she's done. It's going to give him a minimum 199. Especially with that spare. That just made it for sure. Alex Borst will advance. He will meet the number 1 seed, Matt Payne. Yeah, by the way, I changed my mind on yesterday. So you guys owe me like 32 apiece.
You're about right there.
All right, 217 total for Alex. Again, this match is over. 196 is the most Kish can get to, so we will let Ron finish up here on camera. We'll move the camera over to the next lane. Our final match will be Alex Borst, our number 2 seed, going against Matt Payne, our number 1 seed. Yeah, I got a tab. Just add it to my tab. No. Yeah. Cold one. Do they have cold ones? Bad break there on that 278. That was just bad timing. That could have kept him in the match a little bit more. Welcome. Thanks for going as always, man. Appreciate it. All right, it is now official. 217 to 192 is the final score. Give me a second, move the camera over, and we will let Alex and Matt take their 2 shots on each lane here, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
I got Xander.
I sure would have. I don't know what even you said, but I sure would have. Oh, for sure. Get that a little crooked.
Actually, if you want, we can go right over here. Is that good?
This is like right behind it anyway. Try to not make it look like I've had 20.
I'll move my purse.
Thank you. Oh, that's okay. It's all good. I'm just gonna, so I can get in position here.
After you take after your dad.
Now the mic's pretty strong, so you got to watch your language.
Okay, I'll keep it down.
Yeah. You don't have to keep.
Excuse me, I wouldn't do that. I'd scold you for doing that. I'm I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say you can be loud, you just can't swear. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
You
I
can
will.
cheer.
No, Alex said no cheering. He told me that earlier today.
All right. Matt starting? Matt starting? Matt being the higher seed, looks like he has decided to go ahead and start the match himself. This is our final match. Again, number 1 seed Matt Payne going against number 2 seed Alex Borst. Alex just defeated Ron Kish in our semifinal match, 217 to 192. After Kish had just beat the number 4 seed Brady Stearns 196 to 164. All right, first shot. Well, I just watched Matt go dead flush with a different ball. Last 2 shots of practice, the last one being on that lane, and then a ball change, goes Brooklyn 5-pin. All right, good spare, as no spare on this pattern was a giving. All right, first frame for Alex. And he's right back in the pocket where he left off last game. Little high flush, but definitely on this pattern. Anything that got into the pocket and knocked 10 down was a good shot. Yeah, it was even a better shot yet. A little more room to the left, but I think he moved left a little on that too, squared up a bit. Big double out of the gate. All right, now I'm curious. Okay, yeah, so now the green ball comes back out. Light, good Gary. Now let's see if he was just testing the green ball on that left lane in practice. If he thought that ambush that he threw was a better look, and maybe he just grabbed the wrong ball. Yeah, he's going to that green one. Don't know what the deal was in the first, but yeah. Big double there, answering back. Over a cold beverage, I'll ask him what was going through his mind in the first frame later on.
Just ask myself. Already had this conversation with myself. Mr. Treachery.
I watched you just go flush with that green ball. And then all of a sudden you threw that one in the first. I was like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, he moved in. He's kind of fortunate there to get that 8-pin to fall out of that 6-8. Leaves him just that high flush 6. Looked like he got that one in a couple boards. All right, good spare there. Again, for those just joining, 2017 USBC Masters pattern is what we started with today. We have some really hooking panels here at Park Grove, so I tried to get a pattern that had a little bit of volume. As you can see, we were able to keep it so most players were able to stay towards the outsides, and we didn't have to immediately loft gutters. But there is still a lot of friction out there to be had. All right, Alex in the fourth here, working on a spare. There's another flush one. He's got a really good look on that left lane. Right lane looks like there's a little more hook form on it. All right, Payne stepping up, working on a double. Oh, that one checked up earlier, but that was all right. The first one was light. That one was flush. Either an adjustment or a better shot. Either way, he's got a three-bagger. You can see that right lane, he's probably, I don't know, from here it looks like about 4 boards right of where he is on that left lane. So obviously he's either seeing more push on that left lane, he's trying to get that ball to come off the pattern closer to the head pin. Well, his speed kept him alive there. That could have been worse. Just a 9-pin for him. Conversion. All right, as of now, Matt's holding a 10-pin lead through 4. A 3-bagger from Alex would catch him up. There's the second of them. 69 in the third for Alex, a double up in the fourth and fifth. All right, to tie up, yep. He has not missed on that left lane, so he's definitely got a good look on that lane. Good strategy on his part to choose that as a finishing lane as well. As dialed in as he is on that lane, he'll be finishing on that lane. All right, working on a spare after that high flush 9-pin. Matt up in the 6th frame. Missed in a titch. Oh, again, his speed helped him. Got away with it. High rev rate and a lot of speed. Make up for a little bit of a miss area. 7th frame. Yeah, he's at least 5 boards in. But that lane's definitely chirping on him. 6-10. Two. All right. Definitely no spare. A gimme at this point. Game 17 on this pattern. So there certainly isn't much of a pattern left. All right, Alex getting up on the right lane here. He's 69 in the 3rd. And he's got a turkey after that. So 99 in the 4th, working on a double. It looks like he made a little move in on that lane. That was the lane that had chirped early on him before. Looks like he went ahead and followed the ball's motion, moved it in a little bit. A 4-bagger. He's got a 10-pin lead, looking to extend it to 20 with a strike here. Pretty good shot. Oh, man.
As I told you, watch it play.
I know.
Bad break there. That was a pretty good shot. That was his good lane, too. Just a 9-pin left. All right, spare conversion there in the 8th frame. 178 through 7, a spare in the 8th for Alex. Matt stepping up on the right lane here in the 8th frame, working on a spare. 139 in the 6th, spare in the 7th. Oh, 2 in a row on that right lane. First one in a bit and held. This one, it looks like, got a little bit of right. Yeah, you laugh, Steve. That's because I read your comment on the screen right before I said it, so I'm going to blame you. Down by 19, working on a strike. God, yeah, he's kind of handcuffed maybe on that lane. The last shot was in from that. I thought he missed in. Here it looks like he projected where he wanted to. He still couldn't find a way to get that to shape and pick up soon enough. And anything in from there picks up too soon. Just a 3-4 left for him here. All right, good spare. All right, Alex stepping up here in the driver's seat. Everything at this point up to him. He can shut out Matt if he gets up and punches out. All in his hands. Working on a spare in the 8th. Yeah, he definitely moved in on that lane. You bet. It was the right move to make, too. 198 in the 8th, strike in the 9th. 258 is still on the board for Alex. 229, the most that Matt can get to. First shot in the 10th, also flush. Little wide there. Yeah, not going to make a difference, though. This will be Alex Borst's 3rd title, I believe. Alex, number 3? 4? You had one other singles? Okay. Okay. 4th title for Alex. For those of you watching at home, your wish came true. $1,255 in the Bet You Win pot carries forward to next month's CBA Masters Tournament. That'll be December 8th and 9th at Concord Lanes. And because I'm contractually obligated, hi, Mom. Mom's watching. I gotta say hi. Yeah, they fall easy when it's over. All right, there's the final score. 245, Alex Borst. 227, Matt Payne. Alex is your November 2018 CBA champion here at Park Grove Bowl, winning his 4th CBA title. Again, if you didn't catch it earlier, $1,255 carries forward into the Bet You Win jackpot into next month's tournament. That'll be December 8th and 9th. The winner of that tournament does get a paid entry into the USBC National Masters Tournament. So, December 8th and 9th, Concord Lanes CBA Masters Qualifier. Thanks for watching. We'll see everybody next month.